Hell yeah, bitches, we are back. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Rushing Show, where it always goes down and it's always for real. This evening, it's a special topic. You got me, you know who I am, you know what I do, and you got Brother Jay, of course. We're gonna go ahead and bless y'all with some real shit. This is for the youngins. This is for the youngins, okay? So I hope that y'all paying attention. This topic this evening is called How to Make a Man Listen. That's it. That's simple. Very, very non-complex, non-confrontational if you really think about it. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got two queens in the place to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure they're gonna peanut gallery in and out of the situation. It is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know the voices. Y'all recognize them. Y'all go ahead and say whatever. But I tell you this. Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all hit that subscribe button right there. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe. We see y'all out there fucking with us. We appreciate y'all. Where we at? We going for 25,000, ain't we? Ain't that where we at, Jay, with it? 25,000?
That's what we're shooting for, yeah.
All right, say less. All right, cool. And then on this situation, I think that we should we should go for it. Let's just say, I don't know, 1,000 views. How about that? 1,000 views sound fair? That sound fair? I want 1,000 views from y'all. I want y'all to go ahead and comment and let us know what y'all think about this topic, all right? We finna break it down. Go ahead. What up, Jay?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? Oh, I can't call it. I can't call it. You already see what it is, as always.
Church.
Indeed. So okay. We're going to be, to your point, we're going to be talking about how, women can get men to listen. And I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of start the progression into, getting men to listen or understanding how to get men to listen by trying to first understand what's important to men, right? What is important to men? What are the things that actually kind of inform the extent to which we may or may not be in a listening space, right? And that took me kind of down this rabbit hole of research, which was kind of cool to do. Yes, but it's broken up. I got it broken up into 7 points, give or take. And then there's a video that I want to run through later and kind of get your perspective on it. But the first thing, as it relates to what matters to men, right? Respect often matters as much as love. I would actually argue that respect probably matters more than love. That for many men, feeling respected is deeply tied to feeling loved. And to the extent that we may receive criticisms, we may tend to assess those criticisms in terms of a person like questioning our competence, capability, or usefulness. And it can be somewhat damaging and put us in a defensive stance, right? So I guess starting with that point, what do you think? Respect matters as much as love, more than love, less than love? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I think that respect actually matters a lot, because if you have respect for a motherfucker, everything kind of is a trickle down effect. You know what I mean? If you got love for me, then I know that you'll ultimately have respect for me. I mean, if you have respect for me, then you'll ultimately have love for me. You know what I mean? You can't love somebody you don't respect. I just don't think that that's possible. And then on top of that, all of the other things start to elevate based off of that respect, and then that gradual progression into love, and then we turn it into something else. So yeah, I think respect is real.
I would even add to that the extent to which we may feel respected or loved, or a combination of those two things, is kind of 1A and 1B as it relates to what's important to guys. I think the extent to which that may happen, there is the potential for the man to start to break down his vulnerability or break down his guard, so that he can actually start to become more vulnerable to potentially receiving whatever feedback might be coming in, and whatever suggestions might be coming in. And so let's call that, a primary way to kind of get men to become less guarded, so that there's the opportunity for you to start to receive information in a non-defensive stance, just receive information for what that information is. I thought that was a really cool one. the interesting thing is that for men, I think love often feels like acceptance and admiration. And more specifically, the opposite of respect being disrespect. That disrespect can feel very kind of parallel or adjacent to rejection, right? And no one's going to really be in an open stance to interact with somebody that they feel rejected by.
Man, we talking about how to get a man to listen. How y'all think y'all get me to listen? Huh?
So the thing is,
Oh, yeah. Going straight into it.
so the thing is in some parts, some things are about control.
Okay.
You can get them. You can almost just about get a man to do anything that you want him to do as long as you allow him to get in control.
Oh, wow.
That's a different perspective on it. What you think, Jake? Well,
Allow him to think he's in control. You know what?
But just let him be in control.
yeah.
But what you're doing is you're controlling the situation from the shadows, but you're allowing him to lead. You're letting him lead. And the best way to get a man to do whatever you want him to do is to allow him to be in control and make him think that he is coming up with this stuff. But it's really just you. You make the suggestion, whisper those sweet suggestions in his ear, and drive the fucking car.
I can't make this shit up. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what?
Go.
I can't even. Honestly, I can't really. So, I can't disagree with that in some respects, right? And I kind of think that how it actually delivers, right, is not an outright rejection of the direction that the man is looking to go in, but more suggestions from the standpoint of a feminine stance. Suggestions.
Just so you know, a couple seconds ago over some bars. Say that one more time. The first part.
Okay. I would say that there are suggestions that are happening from a feminine stance. That is meant to that's meant to encourage. I had a young lady tell me that if I'm being honest, there are times when I'm very intentional about manipulating the man that I'm in a relationship with. Using the word manipulation, I found interesting. Okay, right?
Wow.
But I just found it an interesting choice of words. I appreciated that she was being candid with her thought process or whatever.
That sounds as realistic as it can get, my nigga.
Right.
Honestly.
Right. No, I'm saying it was real. I was impressed by the fact that she actually said it, but she was like,
shoot the motherfucking hand, like,
yeah, she did. I was like, actually, I walked away from it with, I can't even really be mad at that. She's like, it's not like I'm trying to do something that will harm you, right? Like, I'm not recommending you in a direction that is going to take advantage of you or have you lose something or something like that. But there are times when I will use laying into you or holding you or bringing you or changing my tone of voice to actually get you to move on a thing that I want you to do. And I understand when I say it, that you don't want to do it. But I'm bringing it to you in a way.
The box.
That's
your word.
It's less. I wouldn't necessarily call it straight the box. It's more like embracing. Hold on. Embracing the power that belongs to women exclusively, right? Embracing the power that belongs to women to use that kind of soft positioning to encourage a result that they want.
Wed, baby. Amen.
Come on.
God.
Come on,
Yes,
man.
Lord. I'm just saying you got to add the other components. That's what makes it so special. But once again, it's the box. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's all that a woman has that makes her special. She has so much more.
So what you're saying is that as long as the box is present, right? The tone of approach, method of delivery, respect, present or not present, doesn't matter as much as long as the box is present. And I'm gonna pose that question to Chris because she was the one that said the box.
Damn, I wasn't even gonna tell him who was in the peanut gallery, but goddamn, baby. We got Chris Stofferson and we got Baby Shay in the house. You understand me? Let's get it.
I think the box is always an idea, a plan.
Hold on, make sure. Can you hear them real good?
I can hear her somewhat. I can hear what she's saying, but it's low. I don't know how it'll translate in the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Let me take care of that for you guys because we want to make sure. Okay, that's it. That's the box. Open the box. Now push the button on the side. And yeah, wait. Just see if it just goes one straight color. Is it clear? Yeah, there you go. Wondermiss.
Oh my goodness.
And just make sure you can.
Oh, that's much better. Immediately.
Period.
Wonderful.
Only on the
So
mic
I was
version
saying
show
the
you
box
this.
is always present because it's always an idea. It's like, as a man, this is like the number one thing you think of before food, But when he said the respect versus love, no, you got to include the box part. That motivates everything. What were we listening today where the girl said, you just show up at the door on your knees and he'll do anything you want. So yeah, the box is the issue.
That was one, but what was the other one? He said, I did something. What did you come for? What was that? What did my man say?
He said, I came for the money. What are you here for?
What are you here for? I came for the money. What are you here for? Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's all kind of, phrases and terminology.
So yeah, so the sweet talk and everything, all that works. In the back of his mind, he's thinking, is the box present? Are we getting there? And it's like...
I'll speak for myself. The box is present.
The box is present. Sometimes, not all the times, my nigga.
No, that's true. Like, yeah.
Niggas be falling for the okie doke. The box ain't always.
Okay. What I'm saying is,
before in other shows we've had this conversation. It's not guaranteed. It's guaranteed to the elite, but most motherfuckers have to work hard for that shit. I'm just saying.
That's fair, but I'm really when we're talking about using the feminine wilds or the feminine nature to encourage a man to move in the direction that you want. The box is part of it, but I would say the approach and all of those things matter just as much, if not more, because with the box, just because the box is present doesn't mean you ain't got to watch your mouth. And I respectfully, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So yes, I do acknowledge that the box is part of it. I acknowledge that the box is part of it. I think that sometimes there are times when the approach is oversimplified so as not to include those other components that men respond to, which is respect, which is tone, which is, here's something to eat, which is, what I'm saying? Like all of those things that if you're trying to encourage a person to move in a specific direction, how you lay that approach out might have an impact on the extent to which they can actually receive and, potentially move in that direction. And I think all of those things are part of it, right? I'm going to add, there was a young lady that used to do like a bunch of aromatherapy stuff. Like all of it was part of the same thing, like part of the same. It was almost a presentation to create a relaxed environment, and then the tone of approach and so on and so forth, all of those things came in, and yes, the box was part of it, right? But it was all part of it where it's like, hey, I need you to do such as, can you do this? And you're like, oh yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing. Completely unguarded at that point, right? And I would actually argue that those other components play a similarly impactful role in it. Again, the box might be 50%, but there's another 50% of things that kind of matter. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay. Let's pause right there. Fuck it.
Huh?
I just had to spin on the other side. Go ahead, Sarfsey. You want to repeat that? Would you like to repeat that? Baby Shay, what you got to say?
So
you got to you got to hold that mic. You girl, come on now.
So the thing is, along with the way that, women have their ways of persuading men need to have a certain spirit of discernment. because you have to know if that woman that you're listening to has your best interest at heart,
Sure.
or if she's just trying to talk you into some bullshit so she can get what the fuck she want out of it.
Fair.
And so you have to be able to discern who your audience is, or who you're talking to, or who you're bouncing these ideas off of, because you can listen to a woman's persuasion. Manipulation is such a strong word, but at the end of the day, that's what it is.
It's manipulation.
But but at the end of the day, it's what it is. But you have to also know who you're talking to, because you ain't gonna just take no persuasion, no manipulation from just anyone.
Absolutely not. You gotta want the box. Like, that's all I'm fucking saying.
But at the same time, you have to be careful and aware of said box, because that box could be leading you straight to hell.
And that's all real. Like that is they don't, and that's not what they thinking about in the moment. It's
well, and it ain't even got to be that. You can still get the box. You can still get the box, but you don't got to listen to this bitch. You can take the information that she's providing for you at face value, get what you gonna get, and go home and mold that shit over. Once you get that nut off, you can think clearly.
Church. But at the same time, if there's a benefit to it, are we paying more attention?
Yes.
Okay, then, in which case, that is the way, one of the supreme ways to get a man to listen, right?
Right.
Okay.
Because he all ears.
He all ears. Once he done got the box.
Right. And once he gets the box, then he can go home and think clearly.
He can determine whether or not. Oh, right.
Hopefully, he's a smart man.
No.
I'm just saying, bro, I can't make this up. I can't. I didn't say it. You know what I'm saying?
But every single.
Okay.
Maybe we'll even go as far as say present company excluded.
Okay.
But the fact still remains: 95% of the people, their first thing they're thinking is, "I'll do whatever she wants me to do if I'm guaranteed a little closer to your box."
Oh. So, and you're right. Let's say present company excluded, right? Because respectfully, especially when I'm in a relationship, or especially when in relationship, that's not a thing. Like, that's not a thing. That is a thing that is always present, right? So I guess my point being to kind of call out the type of effort when a person is looking to get that man in that unguarded kind of peaceful stance, so that they can actually receive they're in a mindset to receive what is being communicated. Because I think that's what we were talking about, more so how to get the man to be in that position where they would actually listen, or in that less guarded stance where they can actually receive what's being said, right? And I'm sorry?
I said, where they're more comfortable actually.
Yeah, relaxed, all of the above. But even like, again, I will add to that tonal, because we all have experienced it as well. The guys have all experienced receiving that change in tone when you're looking to, baby, there's a very clear distinction in the tone and the tonal approach and things like that, right? Okay. But there's a lot of things that can actually be done to kind of bring that man's guard down, right? And going back to the whole respect is more important. This is the reason why why the tone is going to be important. Why the method of approach is going to be important, because if that man is feeling disrespected whilst you simultaneously are trying to get that man to do something, he's not listening.
True.
He's not likely. Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. I think personally, it's about incentive. You know what I mean? I don't think that, and it's unfortunate, they talk about things being unconditional, but ain't nothing unconditional. There are conditions to everything. Ain't no woman finna just do shit. Ain't no man finna just do shit. You understand what I'm saying? So what are the conditions when we're talking about getting a man to listen? What are the conditions that we would say would be worthy of that being the case?
What are the conditions? I mean, I kind of went into it, and I should be good now. If you just got that, I'm good.
You good?
The conditions to me, peaceful environment. You know what I'm saying? Maybe after a meal, not when a motherfucker just got home from work.
Meal, you be wanting that meal, don't you? You got to get that meal.
No, I'm saying it's all part of it. It's all part of it. Not that it's necessary. Not that part is necessary, but I do think.
I mean, I'm just saying if the chick ain't like, let's just say this: if it's 2026, if y'all ain't cooking for a nigga, what the hell is wrong with you? Take your ass somewhere and go sit down, for real. And don't expect nothing from a real nigga. That's like the untold understanding. Like you ain't gotta speak on what's already understood. If I gotta come in your crib, like Baby Shay say, she gotta come in your crib and she gotta move shit over and she push this shit to the side just to sit down, that's ill. So if I gotta come to your crib and I can't even get a sandwich, bitch, like if I can't get a meal, I ain't fucking with you. I'm just saying. I shouldn't have to ask to be fed. I shouldn't have to ask to be nourished. I think that's a lost art. I think that's something that we losing. It used to be a time where you come into a woman's home and she'd be like, hey baby, you want something to eat? You hungry? You thirsty? Shit like that.
Need a cool drink, Sugarfoot?
Shut, girl. Hey,
Sugarfoot.
I just blushed a little bit. You hear me? I'm just saying shit like that. We not getting none of that. Who that? Look at this, baby. I mean, you know, it's so funny how life happens. It's like the Mr. Rogers show up in here. Come on in. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing this evening? We got more coming into the squad. We got little brother DJ up in his joint.
What's going on? What's going on? As always.
Yeah, you understand?
You're right.
My man think he, you know what I'm saying, a goddamn superhero now. You feel?
Hey, get that man on mic and let him slide into this. This conversation.
Let me get that microphone real quick, mama. All right. Here we go. Yes, sir.
And I'll let you stage it. What we talking about?
Okay,
I'll let you stage it for him. What we talking about? Yeah.
So essentially, what we're discussing is how to get a man to listen.
Hey, pause real quick. You might need to repin just for the sake of the clip.
Actually, I was actually about to do that. Yeah.
Let me get out your business, my guy.
I got it on the flizzy.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Cool.
We're on the fly. Boom. Well, let's change that.
100%.
Indeed.
Yeah.
We're getting better every day.
Indeed. So bring him up to speed. What we talking about?
Nigga, you bring him up to speed. Hell. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. So what we talking about is how do women get men to listen? What things that can women do that would get men to listen? He like, oh shit, like
yeah.
Yo,
Let's get it.
does a woman get a man to listen?
How we getting them to listen?
How does a woman get a man to listen?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's easy.
But I
First of
already
all-
go ahead.
Yeah.
First of all, femininity is important.
Okay.
You gotta.
I thought you were going to the. Go
No,
ahead.
you gotta know. You gotta know how to be a calming energy to your man.
Mhm.
You don't always gotta be combative with them or even get emotional with them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a man just needs you to know that you there with him through whatever hard thing he going through. So a lot of the times when women show their femininity and their softness, that's an easy way to get men to listen to what they're trying to get across. A lot of times we don't listen when you're trying to rise up and trying to act like you trying to go toe for toe, you know what I'm saying? You trying to go, you know what I'm saying?
Who's this guy?
Man, I'm just dropping some game on y'all, man. But femininity is important, man. It's very important. I feel like that's one of the most important things that a girl really needs to lock into to get a man to listen.
That's hey, look, respect.
Hey.
He came in immediately with fire, right?
Yo,
Like-
yo.
because that's what I was. Because that's kind of what I was getting to, but also and the box, right? So respectfully, the box is important, right? But that femininity in the approach, the femininity in the tone, the calming energy that she represents is a good way to disarm a man, so that he can potentially be in a mindset to receive what she's looking to convey.
Man, disarm a man. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I like the way you put that.
Yeah. So go ahead, Jay.
I was thinking about when the first time that Chris and Shay were up here, okay, and I'm occasionally I'm gonna bring that back to make the point, right? Because we were all together to actually witness that, right? There was a lot of behaviors that got everybody comfortable. There's a lot of behaviors that encouraged the level of relaxation that existed at the time. And it was just that feminine energy and how it was actually showing up in the space. You know, where you're concerned, it was the other stuff. But for all parties involved, you feel me? For all parties involved, it was the feminine energy that did it. You know what I'm saying? When we chilling, we out on the back, hey, you know, can I have y'all come in, you know, to the charcuterie board, you feel me? A smorgasbord of information of delectables, you feel me? That happened. That's come on, who's still mad? I might have been when I got there. I might have been. Who's gonna be mad with a charcuterie board? Who's gonna be mad with a glass of wine? Are you ready for your drink? Who's gonna be mad?
Fuck it.
And then you take that, add dinner, because that also happened, right? From that point, what could either one of them not ask? Mm-hmm. What could they not suggest that people would not have been in open stance for? Mm-hmm. And so there's a lot. I think that, and this is just my own opinion, I think that some of the changes that have happened in the somewhat competition between men and women have created these very powerful, effective, capable women. Right. So I was saying that as women have become more capable and able to be leaders and providers of their own right. Mm-hmm. Realistically, in many ways, they've kind of picked up some of the worst qualities of the prototypical male. Right. And it has made them less feminine and less capable at times to be able to embrace that feminine version of themselves that would disarm their man, that would make their man more, pliable and amiable to potentially listen to the information that's actually coming in. So one of the things that I do think that could be helpful is kind of reevaluating the extent to which individuals are still walking within the truth of what they're made to be. And I'll speak for myself, men also walking in the truth of what we were made to be, right? Mm-hmm. We're not meant to exist alone. If you will never hear me say, as capable as I am, and as much as I have accomplished in my lifetime, you'll never hear me say something like I'm independent and I don't need a woman. Mm-hmm. You'll never hear me say that because it's not a real thing. I think that there are things that the women in my life that I've had have been better at doing for me and encouraging me to do for myself and encouraging me to do for the whole. Mm-hmm. It doesn't work the same when we're out here, by ourselves, not interacting with the fairer sex and not, molding ourselves in line with the things that they may be suggesting, recommending for our better interest or for our best interest. And so I do think it's a very important thing to embrace that femininity, as DJ said, and help to disarm that man so that he can be in that vulnerable space where he's just in peace and in a position mindset wise to receive.
I agree. I mean, one of the best and most pure ways, like y'all said, just to piggyback off of it for real, for a woman to pull up and get whatever the fuck she wants is to show up in that pure and beautiful and genuine femininity. That is the way to get a man to listen, bottom line. I mean, if you really, really listening to the conversation, the whole aspect of, trying to throw this around and, show this and pop that. I mean, that's all great. It comes along with the package. That's a part of the package deal. But realistically, showing up in your own genuine, pure, beautiful femininity, see through the moon. See-through moon. Oh, and the see-through moo. Please slide through with the see-through.
Sitting over there. She said, don't forget about the see-through moo. Don't forget about the see-through moo.
Yeah, that's all right. See-through moo. Yeah, pull up in the see-through moo.
I can't believe it.
Man, your silky one. Do you understand?
Look, right.
Shout out to the stove. Yeah.
Look, smelling like lavender and eucalyptus. Eucalyptus. You feel me? How's that man not gonna relax to that, right?
Yeah.
And so now you get ready to segue into the thing, baby, before you go to sleep, or before you get completely relaxed, before you fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to run this by you. And I promise you, that man is going to be, if there was a chance for that man to receive what you were saying, all ears, like he said, they could be all ears.
Yeah.
So,
see, that's what I was just.
I was coming right back to. all ears.
I was getting right back to it. I mean, it's like.
That's when
Hold on, let the queen speak.
when you have the chance to remember the information that
and process.
Thinking, processing. He can go through whatever he needs to go through to make a good decision.
Damn. But yeah. Wow. So that.
And if the answer is no, he has enough time to think of a constructive way to tell her hell no. And go out.
After the nut.
Exactly.
Wow. So that's post nut. He still has the opportunity to change his mind and get away from it.
Look, because the problem is they want to ask you questions after you just got on work.
Right.
You got
Just came through the door. Just came through the door. I got a bag on my back. I got my boots on.
I got a
Going outside.
I got a cold coming on.
Okay.
Why?
The first thing you want to know is what? Like what? Like
Hey,
what?
before you sit down.
Relax while you're getting him acclimated to home.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and you know it should come out in the way of a conversation.
Okay.
Don't just start asking questions and spewing information.
Exactly.
Damn.
Start
So for that. So we swap.
She give me y'all game. She give me y'all game
For $3.99, y'all.
for free.
You know what I'm saying? Once you get yourself situated, you get stuff plated up, get everything situated. You know, babe, I was thinking what you think about it. And start a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the night progresses and you get him all the way situated, nuts included, once he is able to completely think clearly, he is well rested, he's fed, he has everything he needs, he can make a constructive decision.
Constructive, goddamn.
Post nut clarity ain't always a bad thing.
It ain't a bad.
Especially with the right woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right, woman.
T-shirt. You hear me?
Just let me go ahead and light your lows.
That's all.
Damn. Look at me, I'm listening. I'm leaning on this nigga. Listen. Yeah.
A good rock.
Okay.
Goddamn, I hear this shit. If she not saying this shit,
I mean, this is for y'all to hear.
you need to drop her right now.
Come on.
She not saying talking like this right here.
Listen,
You gotta drop her right now.
I need like 10, 15 subscriptions off that statement alone. You understand what I'm saying? Like, stop playing with me.
She basically preaching to you, bitch. For real.
Baby Shay. Good show.
Hey, if I never met this dude right here, I wouldn't know the game, man. I wouldn't be able to see it firsthand. I seen real women and how they really act when they really care about you and they really love and they got their shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Church.
Hey, man,
I want to add for the sake of viewers and things like that a little bit of context for kind of why men's state of being, positioning, generally speaking, is like it is, right? So we covered that first thing a little bit ago, that respect matters as much as love, if not more, in some respects, or to an extent, respect equals love for men, right? The next thing to kind of be aware of, that women should be aware of, that they may not be aware of, is the extent to which men are actually socialized to hide their vulnerability, right? And so effectively, by and large, when that man walks in the house, he's coming in from being in a defensive stance, by and large.
Indeed. Absolutely.
In a defensive stance. So that's going to speak to the mindset when you initially see him when he makes it back to the crib, right? And more specifically, men are very much, as young men, as young boys, so on and so forth, socialized not to cry, socialized to man up, socialized to toughen up, socialized to think in terms of action as opposed to feeling, right? Socialized to problem solve, to provide, and to be that provision of protection by way of their physical capability, right? That's how men are socialized as they are coming up, right? So that is the man that you have for probably 92% of the men that are out here. Because that's how they were socialized to be, right? And so understanding that should have some level of, to a certain extent, should inform what mind state you're trying to pull your man from as you're looking to stage into a conversation, as you're looking to get him into a listening stance, into a calmer, more peaceful stance. I know that was a lot. What do you think?
I think that was a lot, nigga. That's what I think. I think I lost you like maybe 5, 6 paragraphs ago.
Okay. Hold on. I'll be more poignant then. So men are not socialized to be vulnerable.
Say that shit in 10 words.
My head was
I
hurting
got you less.
What did you?
I got you in less. I got you in less. Men are not socialized to be vulnerable.
Facts.
Real shit.
What does that mean as it relates to how that man would likely show up to most things, to most places, to most situations? What does not being socialized to be vulnerable mean as it relates to how that man is likely going to show up in the universe around him?
He's encapsulated in his own emotion, in which case he never gets the opportunity to see what's going on outside of that encapsulation. Okay,
cool. So his emotions are internalized.
I mean, internalized? No, he's encapsulated, in which case that means he's surrounded by, not internalizing. I said he's encapsulated. That means it's all around him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means he's walking around big ass gerbil ball with all of this emotions constantly surrounding him, but he's going absolutely nowhere. There's no progress. I don't give a fuck how far he goes, but that's beside the point.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, it's really about the fact that that's a loss that realistically ended in probably his generation. You understand? Like, all that shit is over with. Now niggas is showing their feelings and crying and therapy and all. So all of that stuff you're talking about is for us. You feel what I'm saying? That actually applies to us. But as far as anything past that, these young niggas, like, hell no.
These little niggas soft as hell, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They crying, acting like bitches, man. For real. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man.
I mean, I can't make this shit up, y'all.
Hey, they ain't encapsulated by shit. They got fingernail polish on, all type of shit.
Come on, hey.
I mean,
These niggas fucking these niggas emo and shit.
Come on.
They gonna kill the motherfucker. I was thinking that the ones that let it out, they let out too much.
Raw. It's a wrap.
Early too. Early. Like, nigga, you ain't making past 15.
Right.
Damn.
And your life is
That's
over.
15.
Yeah.
Niggas letting it out early. Like, God damn.
Nigga, I'll be back.
12-year-old stabs his parent. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, these little niggas, man. All this social media.
Stuff like that because that's so crucial competition. They don't give a fuck what you call it.
Man, and it ain't no more mid no more.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no more mid on the street no more. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, they going straight to the gas. I mean, damn, you 12 years old on the gas.
Beautiful fuel, nigga.
I mean, goddamn, shit, we were smoking mid for at least 2 years.
Shut.
Before niggas got
You had to graduate. Niggas had to graduate to that.
shit, man. They
You
on
understand?
They on gas straight off the motherfucking
Right.
off the port.
You
nigga.
fuck around and fall out, nigga. Damn.
Put a little fentanyl in that motherfucker.
Ugh.
Nigga had fentanyl in his first smoke.
Lord have mercy.
Man, imagine how you would turn out, man.
Yeah, bro. So it's not a lot of listening going on in this generation.
And it's a lot of pressure on these young dudes nowadays, man, to try to reach your goals and be rich because, you know what I'm saying, they're infatuated with women growing up. I'm not gonna lie. They so infatuated with having a pretty girlfriend that they're not really following their purpose. Therefore, they crashing out early. They doing scams at 16.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So they, by the time they're 18, they done crashed out already.
Mm-hmm.
That friend ain't got a pot to piss in, but she want a birthday. Girl, sit your ass.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the women that want shit that they ain't never had from somebody.
So should we listen to them? Let's put it like that. So
No.
Okay. Let me get the. Hold on. I'm gonna share my microphone. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, baby. So you got there. Oh, don't be a baby.
Do not listen to these hoes. Cause this bitch got a whole ass attitude. She signed this fraud path thing. She supposed to get everything she supposed to get. Bitch, you don't have nothing yourself. If you can't afford a Dooney and Burke, but you expect me to buy you a Birkin. Are you serious?
Man,
Please sit your goofy ass down. I'm just saying.
Respectfully.
I can respectfully.
Respectfully, cause fuck you, bitch.
Only on the Mike Russian show, you bitches. Yeah, talk your shit. Thompson, would you like to add on to that in any way? Okay, perfect. Okay.
No, she got it. No, she got it.
I think she covered it.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, you know, it's necessary to understand that if you want a man to listen, a quality man, we are listening. We never stop listening. It's just what we are interested in listening to. And one thing that I learned growing up is the fact that there's a difference between hearing and listening.
There is.
Period. So
There is.
You can talk all the fuck you want to, but if it ain't worth hearing, I ain't never gonna get to the point where I'm listening to you. You understand?
Yeah, cause hey, that's another thing. Sometimes you gotta think about what you about to say before you say the damn shit. Cause sometimes we ain't even some shit that the nigga ain't even gotta address. You just done brought the shit up and now we done go down a whole rabbit hole of some shit that you ain't even have to never bring up. Sometimes you gotta think and sometimes you gotta just swallow that shit, hold it in.
So you're saying be selective.
Sometimes be selective with the type of shit y'all be saying too. You know what I'm saying? For real, because you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man.
He said every topic does not need to be broached.
Man.
Every topic does not need to be broached. Some of that shit you can just leave it kind of. You don't need to bring that to your man. It's not important.
Today.
You said what?
Sean Rock. See what happened on Baddies today?
No, what happened?
I didn't see shit. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, niggas out here getting to the bread, man. They ain't got time to come home.
That'll be out here.
Man, hey, sometimes I'm getting to some head.
The box.
Exactly.
The box.
Hey, sometimes
That's the box adjacent.
You gotta understand. that inevitably is where we're going. We love you. We care about you.
We need you.
We need you.
Yeah, we need you.
Come on in. But we want the box. But we want the box.
We want respect.
And see,
Equal love.
yeah,
I wanna
see.
Okay, speak on it.
Well, I guess we'll get back to my opinion. Hold on a second.
So, respect does not garner you to like me. You don't have to love me. You don't even have to fucking like me. But you will respect me enough to conduct yourself in the way that you need to be.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna be in my face, like I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? And that's with anybody. I don't necessarily have to like you. I don't have to love you. I don't have to do any of that stuff. But I respect you enough to not show my ass in fucking public. And I respect myself enough not to be on no bullshit like that. But you know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with people, I mean, it's just somebody that you know, you respect his work, you respect who he is. But you don't really just fuck with him like that. But you ain't gonna be over here trying to do nothing against him because of the respect that you have for that person. We don't have to be friends, but you gonna fucking respect me and not get out in the streets and disrespect me, especially in front of other people.
I can still get the box though. Right?
Let me be, because I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, Shay. I hear what you're saying, Shay. I hear what you're saying, Shay. But what I, with regards to the, what's that? I'm sorry.
But it's not synonymous. Respect is not synonymous.
Well, so what we're saying, and this is what the earlier statement was. For men, right? I am not going to receive you in love as you are being disrespectful. I will receive you being disrespectful as meaning you do not love. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, go ahead.
All in there with that, all right?
Cool.
Just because you're disrespectful don't mean you don't love. You disrespectful because you ain't got no goddamn home training. You ain't got no sense. And ain't nobody check. Hold on.
Because that person generally got you fucked up right now.
A lot of people don't. Let me give you something.
Disrespectful because you're pissed off. So it's like I could love you forever, but it's like you say something, and that's what it is. It's that trigger, and it's over. You don't fight anything.
Okay, so and I understand that realistically, and you guys can tell me whether or not this is true. There is line that women avail to each other that does not necessarily have to completely acknowledge the lines of respect. But between me and Dog, if we're having a conversation, between me and Mike, we're having a conversation, he knows there's limits to things that he can and cannot say, or it's going to be something else. That's respect. It's a different thing. And the same way with Mike with me to Mike, you know what I'm saying? I know I can talk to Mike about pretty much anything, but there's levels as it relates to how I would say it, that if I choose to say it X way, it is likely to escalate. So if I do that, I'm accepting that it's going to escalate. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of women that don't have those parameters around how they deal with the men around them. And it can have an impact on the extent to which those men can receive their communication and love. That's all I'm saying.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. Some women is just, they don't even know they being disrespectful because they've been disrespectful so long.
Fair.
You see what I'm saying?
Fair.
Sometimes, yeah, and a lot of the time because they get their pretty girl treatment, everybody always trying to soften everything for them. Ain't nobody ever popped them in their motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? You pop a motherfucker in their motherfucking mouth, they ain't gonna be disrespectful no more.
Might be lying on the floor next to her though. So
Hey, no, I'm just saying, it ain't gotta be from a man, it's supposed to be from a woman. A woman ain't stuck there in the motherfucking chin. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I call Baby Shay in this motherfucker right now.
Yo.
Baby Shay up in this motherfucker right now. Bitch, don't straighten it. I'm telling you.
oh my god.
We done did it before, I'm telling you.
Only on the Mike Russian Show can you hear such topics.
We're sitting there rolling up. She was on the ground as a motherfucking rug. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean,
I think I was like 16. I got my last whooping.
Hey, nigga, I was 18.
See,
I was the motherfucker. I had a license and everything. Dad still with my home.
you still had to lay down. You still had to lay down.
Hey, nigga, it was.
Trying to whoop my son ass. He was about 13 or 14. I put the bat down and boxed the nigga.
Yeah, it was fist.
I was swinging all I had, and he just looked
He
at
sitting here laughing and shit. Right. You done, Mom?
like,
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing, because here's the thing. Because Shay got big babies. No, if you ever ask him that story, he'll tell you. If she, what's that?
They got professional athletes and shit.
No, listen. I'm gonna tell you. I know, but listen. But he said, did you see Blindside?
What's so big?
You're stupid as hell.
Nigga had a 3-course breakfast. Nigga, I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life.
Hey Shay, real quick. Did you ever talk to him about that after the fact? Like, have you talked to him about that?
my boys out.
But I'm saying about that circumstance. What did he say?
He was all right with it. He was like, I understand.
Right. No, I get that. I get that because he's got respect. What I'm saying is, what happens is his feelings got hurt because his mama fought him like he was a guy in the street.
Elbow.
It hurt his heart. It hurt his heart.
Man, it teared up real quick.
I got to square up on my baby because he got me fucked up right now.
He said, I can't believe this nigga voice got deep like that.
Yeah.
But we got over it and he knew how not to play with mommy. And we
And he ain't never had ever again.
Yeah, you know, it's a real thing out here when you try to think about discerning between what it is that make you, hey man, slide to the side.
I got you, man.
That smells amazing though, actually.
Hey,
Okay.
this the where you at?
That's from my garden.
Face ass.
I got my own garden, bitch.
Hey, I got another point that I wanted to just kind of circulate on real quick. As a potential joint. Okay, so how important is it for? And I'm asking the other two men here, and then I'll give you my opinion. But how important is it for men to feel useful?
Oh, I got the answer. I was just waiting to see if anybody else wanted to go.
Give me yours first.
Okay, so check this out. It is entirely 100% necessary for us to feel useful. Men are utilitarian by nature. I think, as we were put on this earth to make things happen, to move things. Under God, we're supposed to be God. So he's teaching us the way in which to walk so we can one day be like him. So at the end of the day, we were meant to do major things in this world. So yeah, I think it's very important for us to be useful in our own lives, let alone anybody else's.
What you think, DJ?
You know what I'm saying? I feel like a man is meant to be used, but you can use me, but don't abuse me. You know what I'm saying?
Church.
You can use me, but don't abuse me, baby. You gotta know when all you doing is taking and you ain't giving. You know what I'm saying?
He went in.
No, that's real. And I agree with that too. I think a large part of a man's purpose can find itself adjacent to the extent to which they can be useful to the people that they love, right? To the people that they have decided that they are responsible for, right? And so to that end, because it is so important for men to be useful, to the extent that there's something that you need from that man and you want him to be able to listen and receive that, rest assured that by and large, most of those guys act, if they like you and they love you, they want to be useful to you. So to that, with that knowledge in hand, I would argue that maybe that's a better reason to kind of temper your tone of approach.
There we go, Jay. We got you.
Can you hear me?
Bro.
Can you hear me? No, you can't hear me. Give me a second.
Okay.
Give me a second.
My man over there sound like R2D2 right now.
Crazy.
You need any?
All right, guys. So real quick before we jump to the next topic, I want to go ahead and play this clip that I saw a couple days ago. I want to get you guys' thoughts on it. All right. So let me go ahead and stage that real quick, and then y'all tell me what y'all think.
Men commit differently than women. Men pick up the whole package. So they start by looking. They're looking for a woman with complementary strength. They are looking for strength, and they see a woman that's really strong, but they don't need to be duplicated. And they don't want to be duplicated. They want to be admired for the ways that they're strong that you aren't. And the only reason they want to be admired by you is because they admire you. It's not because they think so little. We want to be admired by the people we admire. So men scan for complementary strength. It's in their nature. They do it all the time. We do it too for a different reason, but they do it. They're always feeling a team or looking for a partnership. And then when they find it, and, oh, she likes me. That's one of the 12 things. She likes me. Did our parents did your mother teach you to look for men you liked? Mine didn't. I was taught to look for beautiful men. Handsome, strong, rich. You know, that's with the imprint back in the 70s. So, still is in all ways.
You mean instead of men you like? Like they need to check a box.
It never even showed up.
Wealthy,
do
tall,
you like him?
Educated.
Yes.
Do you like him?
Yes. It never even showed up. Do you like him? What do you like him?
So what do you guys think?
Yo. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
Okay, shit.
I mean, I could definitely I could see what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of what she's saying is valid. Men do look for women that are complimentary to them. You know what I'm saying? Things that I might be weak in. I would want a girl to have a strength in it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like to cook, I would want a girl that definitely know how to cook. I'm definitely turned off by a girl that can't cook. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just think by nature, we like women that are complimentary to us. So I agree with what she's saying. For sure. And it's one of the biggest things. Do you like me? That's one of the biggest things. We looking for women that like us. I'm looking for my girl. I ain't looking for nobody else's girl. I'm looking for my girl. You know what I'm saying? The one that like me. You know what I'm saying? That is just shit. How you feel about it?
I mean, honestly, I think that everything she said was spot the fuck on. I was very, very impressed in the way she said it. I was relaxed in how she was talking because it was calm as fuck. That sounded like one of them old 80s teachers. You know what I'm saying? All right, now, Richard, you want to go sit down and you behave, okay? You make sure that you do your homework when you get home. I love you. Like, that's how she was sounding. So I was calm as hell. I was like, but she was right in the sense that it was like, what did she say? Something about us finding somebody that we admire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the admiration, like somebody we actually kind of almost look up to in a sense. Like, I think that that's dope. I like to admire my partner. I like to have that admiration for the woman that I'm interested in. That's really like, damn, you're amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like a woman to be amazing in her own right.
She also said strong too.
And strong. That shit. I love that.
That has strength. You know what I'm saying? I was messing with this girl recently or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I asked her, I was like, hey, how you feel about going to the gym? She was like, I don't really like to go to the gym. I feel like I'm perfect the way I am. So I asked her, I was like, shoot, can you do some push-ups? Can you do like 10 push-ups? She was like, yeah, I could definitely do 10 push-ups. She got her ass down, that motherfucker, and did one and fell straight on them titties. I'm telling you. I was like, damn. It just turned me off instantly. I said, nah, my woman gotta be somewhat, have some strength to her, cause that's that weak ass shit. We in the work. Yeah, but she ain't got the mind strength either. Like, I'm like, damn, you ain't got the mind strength, you ain't got the physical strength, you ain't got the femininity. What the hell do you got? I had it dealt, man. I'm telling you.
See, and then see, that's the thing. We go back to saying, okay, the box is important, but honestly, the box is sweeter to me when I have admiration for you.
Exactly.
It really, and when I have respect for you.
Yeah.
And I think that I have respect for you because I admire you. No, but I mean, that can start from a conversation. That shit can start from a fucking conversation. That shit can start from a hello, how are you? That you acknowledge and see how amazing somebody is, man or woman. And you be like, oh shit, this motherfucker dope. That's what we say now. We don't say, oh, I admire you. We say, oh yeah, you dope. You know what I'm saying? How often have you really said, man, a chick is dope?
Man, I ain't said that shit in a minute, man.
Or how often has it been for a woman? I want y'all to hit us in the comments. How often has it been where you was like, man, this dude is dope?
I probably said that one time this year. I done dealt with probably 10 women.
That's what time it is. It's back to
that shit one time.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this bitch hit a back roll out the bed. I said, come on, let's go. She said, man, you should have seen her. I said, damn, but you amazing shit.
You know, didn't I?
Man, cause if these hoes be dragging their feet and shit, drag her motherfucker.
Yeah, that's one of the Baby Shades. Go ahead, Baby Shades. Talk.
I just feel like
was ready. I said, damn, I fuck with you.
I hate a bitch that drag her feet. I can't stand it. If I can hear you come, your motherfucking feet up.
Damn.
I hate a bit where it just feel like the gravity just beating her ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
said that, I think, before, bro. You was talking about that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
He said the gravity just
Life
beating
just-
your ass.
like you just damn, bitch, you look like a cloud slapped the shit out of you. Well, we appreciate y'all coming and showing up and showing out with us on another episode of the Mike Russian Show. Y'all tune in next weekend when we have another hot topic for y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We appreciate the new subscribers. Y'all keep on checking in with the fam, with the pack. We're going to be continuing entertaining y'all, doing amazing things out here in this world. God bless. Y'all be easy out here. Don't blame me, you bitch.